you're not really living in the present, you're worried about the future or regretting something in the past. Do you have days where everything just gets under your skin and distracts you? Do you ever get stuck in your head thinking about something other than the project you mean to be working on? Boy, I know I do. I let my mind wander. And I have discussions with people who aren't in the room, and I think about where I'm going to be some time from now. Or do you have days where you're laser focused, where you're not easily rattled, and you calmly go about productively and efficiently solving your client's problems? The difference between those two is mindfulness. In the fast-paced world of law, every decision we make carries weight. Every moment demands our attention. And we often find ourselves caught up in a relentless whirlwind of stress, pressure, and endless tasks. But mindfulness can be a beacon of tranquility and resilience amidst all that chaos. Welcome to the Free Lawyer Podcast. I'm your host, Gary Miles. The Free Lawyer Podcast is designed for the lawyer, entrepreneur, or professional who is in some way unfulfilled, stressed, or stuck, and is looking for something better. We will discuss various blocks that limit us from achieving the personal freedom that we all desire, but have not yet fully experienced. And we will give actionable steps to free yourself from them. Are you looking to achieve a new level of success? If so, this podcast is for you. Hey everybody, happy Monday. I just want to begin today's episode by telling you how much I appreciate you all. You give me such support, such encouragement, and just my ask for you today is, if you haven't done so already and you like this podcast, write me a rating and review, whether you listen on Apple or Spotify. I would greatly appreciate it. Today we're going to talk about the very important topic of mindfulness. And I know it's something that's talked about a lot, but I've learned that we face so much stress in our practice, don't we? So many things that cause us frustration, and it's so easy to just feel so overwhelmed. I'm going to encourage you to really take a minute and consider how you can use mindfulness to improve your focus, to improve your well-being, and have a better day. I like this quote from Louis L'Amour. Few of us ever live in the present. We are forever anticipating what will come or remembering what has gone. Do you find that to be the case? Where you're not really living in the present, you're worried about the future or regretting something in the past? Do you have days where everything just gets under your skin and distracts you? Do you ever get stuck in your head thinking about something other than the project you mean to be working on? Boy, I know I do. I let my mind wander. And I have discussions with people who aren't in the room, and I think about where I'm going to be some time from now. Or do you have days where you're laser focused, where you're not easily rattled, and you calmly go about productively and efficiently solving your client's problems? The difference between those two is mindfulness. In the fast-paced world of law, every decision we make carries weight. Every moment demands our attention. And we often find ourselves caught up in a relentless whirlwind of stress, pressure, and endless tasks. But mindfulness can be a beacon of tranquility and resilience amidst all that chaos. As so many of us grapple with burnout and mental health challenges, mindfulness can be a transformative force. It can offer you a path to enhanced focus, well-being, and really overall success. In today's episode, I'm going to dive into the profound impact of mindfulness practices in each of our daily lives and our practices. I will explore how cultivating mindfulness can really revolutionize how you approach your work, your relationships, and really your life. We will discuss mindfulness, how it makes a difference to us, the gifts of practicing law mindfully, and how to become more mindful in your law practice. So here's a critical question. What really is mindfulness for we lawyers? Mindfulness sounds easy. The concept seems simple. But for me, at least, the practice of mindfulness is not easy. I often find myself so distracted by things other than what I mean to be focusing on. I get so annoyed by outside circumstances sometimes. But we can all learn to become more mindful. For us lawyers, mindfulness is intentionally paying attention to the present moment without any judgment. It means being fully aware of our thoughts, our feelings, our bodily sensations, our surrounding environment with an attitude of acceptance and openness. It means observing our thoughts and our emotions without getting caught up in them. And that allows for a greater clarity of mind and decision making. We face such stress, such high stakes, such demanding schedules. They're the norm for us, aren't they? But mindfulness can be a powerful tool for us to manage these challenges. By embracing mindfulness, you can enhance your focus and your resilience. You can improve your ability to communicate more effectively. You can make sound judgments and maintain a healthy work-life balance. Mindfulness can empower you to thrive in your profession, not just survive. So what are the fundamental principles of mindfulness? Mindfulness can be really particularly beneficial for us as lawyers because we deal with such stress, demanding schedules, and complex cases. So here are the fundamental principles of mindfulness that can help you manage your professional and personal life more effectively. The first is present moment awareness. This means focusing on the here and now, rather than dwelling on the past or worrying about the future. And boy, it's so easy for me to worry about the future. This might mean concentrating more fully on the task, whether it's drafting a document, preparing for a trial, or listening to a client or a colleague. 2, non-judgmental observation. Non-judgmental observation. Mindfulness teaches the practice of observing our thoughts and our feelings without criticism or judgment. We can acknowledge our emotions during intense situations, but without allowing those emotions to dictate our actions. Acceptance. Accepting things as they are, rather than as you wish them to be, can help you reduce your frustration and your disappointment. This includes accepting the reality of the current case, the client, your workload, your partners, without resistance. Compassion. Practicing compassion towards yourself and towards others will help alleviate your stress. It will improve your interactions with clients and colleagues and the judge and the clerk in court. And this involves understanding the stress that others are under, or forgiving yourself for perceived mistakes. Responding versus reacting. How often do you find when we're under stress, we just blurt out an answer or react too quickly? Mindfulness encourages thoughtful responses rather than impulsive reactions. This means taking a moment to breathe and think and reflect before we respond to challenging questions, provocations, or annoyances. 6, detachment from the outcomes. This is so hard for me. As a trial lawyer, I was hyper-focused on the outcome. What was going to happen? Was I going to win or lose? And we're trained to be outcome-oriented. We're in a competition. It's about winning. And we strategize about how to best win the case. But mindfulness encourages a focus on our effort and our presence, rather than attachment to a specific result. In other words, we should start looking at how well are we preparing our case, rather than focused on if we're going to win or lose. And I've learned that focusing on my actions, my activity, my effort, instead of the outcome, helps me to manage and really overcome anxiety about my practice or my career. So those are the 6 main components of mindfulness as I see them: present moment awareness, non-judgmental observation, acceptance, compassion, reflecting and responding before reacting, and detaching from the outcomes and focusing on your efforts. So we talk about how mindfulness can be good for us, but what really are the benefits of it? How can mindfulness be particularly advantageous to us? These are 6 of the main benefits as I see them. The first is enhanced mental clarity and focus. Mindfulness will sharpen your focus and improve your mental clarity. It'll enable you to handle better the complex, detail-oriented work that defines what we do. And that can lead to more effective case analysis, persuasive arguments, and really improved overall performance. 2, reduce stress and anxiety. I don't need to tell you that our profession is inherently stressful. It involves high stakes, tight deadlines, and really contentious scenarios. How often are we in conflict or arguments with other attorneys? And mindfulness techniques, whether it's meditation, controlled breathing, or others, can help you manage and reduce that stress and anxiety and promote a healthier lifestyle and prevent burnout. Improved emotional intelligence. Mindfulness will foster a greater awareness of your emotions and those who you interact with. And that emotional intelligence will enhance and improve how you interact with clients and colleagues and others. It'll improve your communication, your negotiations, and your conflict resolution skills. Resilience in the face of challenges. Mindfulness practices build resilience. They enable you to maintain your composure and your effectiveness in the face of setbacks or unexpected outcomes. And that resilience is truly crucial in a field where persistence can define your career success. And these last 2 are really important. Enhance well-being and job satisfaction. Mindfulness will reduce stress. It'll improve your emotional regulation. It'll contribute to a greater sense of well-being and job satisfaction. And that'll help your health and enhance your professional engagement and your productivity. And last and most importantly, better work-life balance. Don't we talk about that all the time? But mindfulness encourages a more balanced approach to work. It helps you disengage from work when necessary. See, when you're home with your family, you can be truly present with them when you're mindful. You can enjoy quality time off. And when you're at work, your focus will be better and you'll get more done. And that balance is truly crucial for your long-term career fulfillment and happiness. Enhance mental clarity and focus, reduce stress, improved emotional intelligence, resilience, enhanced well-being, job satisfaction, better work-life balance. Don't we want all of those? Don't we all strive for them in our daily practice? Don't we wish we had them? So how can we learn to be more mindful? How can we achieve greater mindfulness and receive those gifts? Mindfulness aims to achieve an alert, focused, and relaxed state. Not easy, is it, with what we do? Not easy at all. We spend so much time judging and evaluating, but we can become more mindful. So here are some tips, 8 tips to help you improve your mindfulness. The first is daily meditation. Regular meditation sessions can really improve your mindfulness, even if it's just for a few minutes daily. Techniques like focused breathing can help quiet your minds, increase your self-awareness, and reduce distractions. Find a time each day in a quiet place and focus on your breathing. When your attention wanders, refocus it. When thoughts enter your mind, let them pass without judgment. Try it every day and gradually increase the length of time that you do it. 2, mindful listening. Practice mindful listening during conversations with clients or other attorneys, and that will improve your communication and your relationships. Pay full attention to the speaker without planning a response while they're talking. I know for me, if I'm having a discussion with another attorney about the case, as soon as he starts to say something, I'm already preparing my response. That's not being mindful. Pay full attention to the speaker without planning a response while they're talking. Listen attentively during client meetings, negotiations, conversations with clients and lawyers or court proceedings. It will improve your understanding and your communication. Refrain from interrupting. and truly engage with what the other person's saying. 3, mindful time management. We can apply mindfulness to our daily schedules by prioritizing our tasks, setting realistic goals, and focusing on one task at a time. And that'll help to improve your productivity and reduce overwhelm. Practice acceptance. So much of our stress is self-created. We resist the people and circumstances in our life who aren't doing what we want them to do or aren't the circumstances we wish, whether it's a client who's demanding, a partner who keeps giving us more work to do, things in the economy or the weather, things we don't like, we resist, and that creates stress. Instead of resisting them, accept them as exactly what they're supposed to be. Don't judge them or think about what's right or wrong or just or fair. Just take reality as it is. And you don't have to be controlled by reality. Just pause and then reflect on your response or your next step. But don't be judgmental about those things around you and don't resist them. 5, take mindfulness resets. Our day gets so stressed and we get so harried. Take time during your day for short mindfulness exercise. That can really help you to maintain a mindfulness routine. Those breaks could include walking, stretching, or just a few minutes of seated meditation. Whenever you feel overwhelmed or stressed, taking a mindfulness pause can be just what you needed. Stop briefly, take a few deep breaths, and recenter before proceeding with the next task. I'm an avid golfer. And if you ever watch golf, you'll see that some golfers, before they hit, will take a deep breath or two. And then usually as they're addressing the ball, they'll take another one and breathe it out slowly. And that helps them to reset themselves and reduce the stress. 6, journaling. Keeping a mindfulness journal can help you reflect on your daily experiences and become more aware of your thoughts and feelings. Writing down thoughts, emotions, and reflections in a journal can enhance self-awareness and provide a space to process our experience with greater mindfulness. 7, take a mindfulness course. You can benefit from a structured program that teaches mindfulness techniques and how to integrate them into your daily life. Courtney Schulnick was a guest in our program, I think, on July 25th. And she's a lawyer who believes in this concept of mindfulness. And she runs some really incredible mindfulness training programs. Check her out. And 8, engage in gratitude practice. Each day when you're laying down and get ready to go to bed, think of 3 things that happened during the day for which you're grateful. And let go of the circumstances that caused you stress or were unpleasant. If you practice gratitude, you will find your stress is greatly relieved. So those are my 8 steps to improve your mindfulness. Daily meditation, listening mindfully to those around you, mindful time management, practicing acceptance, taking mindfulness resets during the day, journaling, taking a mindfulness course, engaging in gratitude practice. They will really help you. We encounter so much stress in our practice. We overreact. We get distracted. We get anxious. We feel overwhelmed. Relentless challenges and high pressure situations, they're really the norm for us, aren't they? But embracing mindfulness is such an indispensable asset for you. It helps you to thrive both personally and professionally. It enhances your capacity to manage stress. It deepens your connection to your work and to the people you serve. The benefits are so profound. Enhanced focus, reduced stress, improved decision-making, heightened emotional intelligence. They all lead to a more fulfilled and balanced legal practice. Practicing mindfulness helps you to be aware of the circumstances around you without judgment. You will become calmer, more focused, more productive, more resilient. And remember, mindfulness isn't a destination, but it's really a continuous process of self-discovery and growth. It's not merely a retreat from the challenges of your daily routine, but honestly, it's a profound tool for your transformation and your growth. by integrating mindfulness into your daily life and your career, you hold the key. You hold the key to unlocking the full potential of the mindful lawyer within you. So together, let's commit to a mindfulness journey where each moment is an opportunity for clarity, and each breath we take is a step towards a more balanced, compassionate, and effective legal practice. Embrace the present, embrace the power of mindfulness, and then witness its profound impact on your life. So I hope you found those thoughts helpful. I know mindfulness is not something that comes naturally to me, but I've learned with what I do how it helps me to stay balanced. And analogizing again to golf. When I'm in golf and I'm annoyed at my last shot or worried about my next one, I don't do very well. But when I just focus on my swing and get ready to do my work, to have a positive thought, to focus on my swing, to get into action, I do so much better. So give that some thoughts. You know, I'm all about how you can create freedom in your life. And to me, this is one of the most important ways. When you practice mindfulness, you will reduce your stress. You'll enjoy your practice. You'll feel more fulfilled. You truly will feel more free. So thank you for listening today. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Have a great day. And as always, please be well, be safe, and be free. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode of the Free Lawyer Podcast. Wherever you are listening, if you enjoyed what I shared, please leave me a rating and review. I would appreciate hearing more about what you like best and what topics you might like me to cover in future episodes. If you are interested in experiencing a more fulfilling and a more successful life, please contact me at www.GaryMiles.net, where you can schedule a free discovery call with me so I can learn more about you, your challenges, and your dreams. I appreciate each and every one of you and have a great rest of your day. Thanks to all of you for your support.